Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE Smackdown Live. We are live from Tucson, Arizona, with a massive show in store for you. Ladies and gentlemen, as Extreme Rules is only a couple weeks away. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining me live from Tucson, Arizona. And we have a massive show as the Alliance officially debuts together as Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn make as their brand new alliance. They officially debut later on tonight as Owens and Zayn take on the Hardy Boys. But we're kicking things off, ladies and gentlemen, with the words from the legendary Lita, as she will have some words regarding her WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship match at Extreme Rules, as she'll be taking on both Bayley and Charlotte. The legend came back from one reason and one reason only. She explains why she's back. What's her passion to coming back to the WWE, and why is she here on SmackDown Live of all places? We find out Lita's motivations coming up to kick things off here in Tucson, Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, see what the wider hardcore legend is back here in universe mode. About to find that out right now. It's confirmed at WWE Backlash that it's going to be a triple threat for the SmackDown Live Women's title at Extreme Rules. Bayley, Lita, and Charlotte for the SmackDown Live Women's title. Let's see what Lita's got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, people have been wondering why I am back here in the WWE. And that is for one reason and one reason only. To do what I have never done before. And that is to become the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. That's one of the reasons I'm back. Another reason I am back here in WWE is to shut this woman up. This woman said that she's one of the best in the business. She said she's better than me, Trish, all the legendary women that have stepped foot in this ring before her. I look to shut her up when in the next couple of weeks. You know who I'm talking about. It's Bayley, the first ever two-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion. The woman that said that she's better than all of the women that have come before her. Well, she's gonna have to prove it at Extreme Rules when she fights me and Charlotte in a triple threat for the SmackDown Live Women's title. Lita's back to become the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and speaking of Bayley, here she comes, making her way down to the ring as Lita awaits the first ever two-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion and our fifth ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion in Universe Mode history. Bayley has dominated 2K18 as the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. We've only had one other SmackDown Live Women's Champion so far in 2K18, and that has been Charlotte, with her reign ended early. Yeah. Is anyone sick of her lies? I had to come out here and set the record straight before I threw up. So you're telling me you're back to beat me, of all people, Lita? Give me a break. Have you seen what I've done for the past 6 months here in Universe Mode? That is dominate. Oh, clearly something is bothering you since you don't like my comments. Wait, see, Bayley, I'm a fair woman, and I don't appreciate the interruption. But you have my attention, so whatever you say it now, Bayley. And that's right. That's one of the reasons I'm back. That's to take that title off of you. It makes me laugh. To the point where Lita said that she's back to take me down. Are you kidding me? Give me a break. You can't even lace up my boots, Lita. Because I am and will be the greatest woman to ever step foot in this ring. You can't even compare. Yeah, we'll see about that, Bailey. This is a tough division. This ain't 2005 when I was around, where I was dominating. Me and Trish Stratus were dominating. This is the current day WWE with the lights of the lights of great performance here. It's not going to be that easy. Yeah, we'll see about that, because at Extreme Rules, I'll prove to you and prove to this pathetic WWE universe why I am the superior athlete and nobody can touch Bailey. I am one of the greatest women's champions ever, and that's a fact, not fiction. You see, look, this is real cute and all, but I'm past being amused by this, and now it's getting a little annoying. So why don't you apologize for talking back to me, step back through those ropes, and get out of my ring before you get what's coming to you, before we even get to Extreme Rules. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Get out of your ring? Give me a break. This is my ring. I have owned this ring for the past 6 months. Nobody could touch me. Not even the likes of you. What makes you think you can stop me? Ladies and gentlemen, a big brawl just expired in between Bailey and Lita, as it looks like Lita has had enough of Bailey's comments and attacked her. Referee got here just in the nick of time. Good lord. I would have too. It really did get annoying about Bailey's comments, talking about she's one of the best female superstars to ever compete outside that roast, but that's a legend you're talking about. You can't talk bad about her at all. Well, folks, we're forced to move on after that brilliant opening segment between Lita and Bailey. Tensions rise as we're only a couple weeks from Extreme Rules. But guys, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is our continuation to find out who will become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. Well, now the rules are simple here. We're going to have a series of qualifying matches over the next couple weeks until we get 4 men. Those 4 men will compete in a tag team main event on the last Smackdown Live before Extreme Rules. The winning team will head to Extreme Rules and fight in a #1 contendership match against each other to see who will fight The Undertaker at Money in the Bank. Who's it going to be? But to find out coming up next as our second qualifying match of the tournament is Cassius Ohno versus Chris Jericho. Yeah, this is sort of a rematch from a couple weeks ago before Backlash when Ohno lost to Jericho. He looks for revenge as he looks to could be fighting for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. As the heroes welcome for Cassius Ohno. Following contest is scheduled for 1-4 in the WWE Championship Tournament. Make it way down to the ring. Mr. Ohno, he is the knockout artist. Cassius Ohno. Ono said that he came so close to main eventing SummerSlam and fighting for the WWE title, but it was Aleister Black was too much. But Ono realized he could get his revenge on Black in the next couple months as SummerSlam is just around the corner. He said, you know what, why can't I get the next best thing, get the WWE title earlier to fight Black and get my revenge. And that's what Ono is planning to do. He wants to become WWE champion so bad he'll do whatever it takes to get there. And he got to get through an old man, old opponent here, and Chris Jericho, who beat him a couple weeks back. About four weeks ago, Jericho defeated Cassius Ono. And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Chris Jericho. Speaking of Chris Jericho, he said backstage, he said, you know what? It is Jericho's time again, as Jericho is looking to become the WWE champion. Last time Chris Jericho was WWE champion was over 3 seasons ago, around the end of season 1, he captured the WWE championship. Jericho has been a 4-time Intercontinental champion and 2-time United States champion here in Universal. So he's very successful at what he does, but you know, he wants to become the WWE champion again, and he got to get through an old foe here in Cassius Ono. Can he do it? We're gonna find out right now. Last time these two met, it was a classic. Now they meet again. Bigger implication on the line. A shot at the WWE Championship potentially at Extreme Rules here. Oh no, putting a fist out early here, and Jericho going for a big shot. There goes Cassius. Oh no, get things off and open in action, and I still come that big tag team main event. The Alliance versus the Hardy Boys in the main event of the evening. And you still got Ty Dillinger. He's looking to continue his momentum as he takes on Elias later on tonight, with Bobby Roode being at ringside, obviously. Because Elias is his, you can say Roode's apprentice, you can say for now. As Elias is working up the ranks here on Smackdown Live, taking on the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship later on tonight as well. And so pretty much more to come. Oh, with Apollo Crews, he's still trying to continue his win streak alive, to making a statement here as he's trying to, in the month of Crews, he says that he's trying to build up the wins to become the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship sooner rather than later. So we'll have that, as well as last week he took on Curtis Axel. This week he'll be taking on Bo Dallas this week, and we'll wait for that one later on tonight as well. So much more on Smackdown Live as Jericho and Ono going at it here, and Jericho with the enziguri right to the back of the head of Cassius Ono. Jericho is a veteran universe mode. He took a Ono the past couple weeks, so these two know each other very well. Even though it's been a couple weeks since they fought, but it was still a classic. And Ono looking like he's pulling no punches this time, going after Jericho. A big elbow drop from Cassius Ono. You gotta watch that knockout, man. That big punch right to the back of the head. Took out Randy Orton at Backlash a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Backlash was took place for the Smackdown Live exclusive. Our next Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view is Battleground. It will be on the Battleground to SummerSlam with Raw having Fastlane. So 2 big pay-per-views coming up. Those will be the next time Raw and SmackDown at War. A pay-per-view. With the brand exclusive pay-per-views right before the biggest part of the summer. And wait for that one, ladies and gentlemen. As Cassius Ono has just taken it to Chris Jericho, and Jericho trying to light up the Ono here. It's a spot, the WWE title on the line, so you know Jericho's going to be furious here. There goes Jericho off the ropes. Ono smart, he held it this time. Last time, Jericho was able to hit him with a clothesline. Now Ono got him again. Ono holds him again. Ono holds him again, and Jericho can't get anything going here, and Ono with that big shot directly to the head of Chris Jericho. Good night, and this could do it for Jericho. No. Oh no, finds a way to Jericho finds a way to get the shoulder up, and oh no, can't believe it. That shot out. That shot up. Oh no, and that fatal four-way, but it looked like Jericho was one step ahead of it. Now Jericho back up to his feet, taking down Cassius Ono. Waiting for Ono to get back up to his feet. Jericho with the big double knees to the face of Cassius Ono. And like I said, Jericho has Cassius Ono scouted out. He knows what he's doing. And look at that, Jericho, another big shot to the face of Cassius Ono. And Ono just can't get anything going here. Oh, now look at this. Jericho, this is vintage Jericho. Lion Tamer off the ropes. Cover on Cassius Ono. Can't do it, no. And Jericho, he can't believe it now. Now wait a minute. Jericho, it looked like Jericho is going for the cold breaker. Going for it. Connects it! Just like he did a couple weeks ago. Cold breaker. And it looks like Jericho is not finished with Cassius Ono. Look at this. Not going for the cover. I don't think that's a right move by Jericho. As he gets flanked to the outside. Ono grabbing his back. That could be potential walls of Jericho. And look at this. It looked like Chris Jericho just read my mind. Jericho chants going ferociously for the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Now Jericho, second Lion Tamer again. Another cover. Oh no, this could do it. Oh no. Oh no, able to get the shoulder up. Now Jericho could be taking cold breaker this time. Oh no, and it well squatted. Crossroads by Cassius Ono. Now oh no. This is what he did to Randy Orton. Big shot to the back of the head. Good night, Chris Jericho. You're not getting up from that. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Cassius Ono. He's not finished another one. For good measure. To make sure he beats Chris Jericho. And then that's the last one. Good night, Jericho. Count to 1 million. 2. Oh no, advances. So far, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle and Cassius Ono are part of the big tag team matchup to determine who goes to Extreme Rules. I'll make a good team if those two team up. Good lord, here is Jericho tried everything, but I think he went to the well one time too many, and Ono was able to catch him and get the job done. Ono gets redemption over Jericho and advances. What's next for Cassius? He wants that WWE Championship so bad he'll do whatever it takes to get it. I mean, now you gotta coach this with a partner that he has no idea who he's gonna team with. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for that big tag team match. But coming up next is Apollo Crews in action, as the Crews is trying to prove that he belongs here in Universe Mode and that he deserves a WWE Intercontinental Championship shot. Last week he took on Curtis Axel in a classic in which Crews dominated and got the victory. Now this week he takes on Axel's partner Bo Dallas. How will Crews fare? But to find out next. Well, the Apollo Crews proving ground is still in effect here tonight. As week number 2 of Crews on SmackDown. Next week, he'll be competing on the main event. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. And the Apollo Crews proving ground. Making their way down to the ring first from Stone Mountain County, Georgia. Apollo Crews. This is a series where Crews will be holding open challenges just to build up his rank up here in Universe Mode to go after the Intercontinental Championship. Crews looking at the SmackDown Live exclusive WWE Battleground to get his opportunity at the championship as a lock for the championship And obviously, Sami Zayn is for Money in the Bank after helping Shane McMahon get rid of the Nightwolf. Speaking of Nightwolf, man, his general manager Nightwolf, Knight Rider Games, has been furious, trying to get some words that Nightwolf wants Shane. But I told him that Nightwolf is fired from Smackdown Live. He's no longer a Smackdown Live superstar. He's not even contributed to a brand. I don't know how that's gonna work, ladies and gentlemen, but we're gonna focus on the Apollo Crews Proving Ground. Last week it was Curtis Axel in a awesome match. This week it is the Bo Leavam himself, Bo Dallas, and his opponent from Brooksville, Florida, accompanied by Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas. Mr. Dallas, who we have not seen in quite a bit here in Universe Mode, as he has grown the beard out, and he has still got that sign. Now he usually had it in his Titantron. Now he has a sign now that says "Believe in Bo." And as Bo Dallas wants you to believe in him and Axel, who said that they never gotten an opportunity here on SmackDown Live, and now it's time for their opportunity. And they said they're forming a team together. Axel and Dallas are joining the SmackDown Tag Team division. It'll be a very, very interesting team. They're two sets of different styles, and Bo Dallas trying to see if he can shut Apollo Crews up, as Curtis Axel couldn't get the job done last week, and Crews saying, "Come on, yes, the Proving Ground is open to anybody." And look at Crews! Oh my God! Crews, as Bo Dallas ran directly to Crews, and the power from Apollo Crews. As look at this, Bo Dallas is already in trouble so far. Good Lord! Last week, Crews made short work of Curtis Axel, and now he's looking to do the same this week here. And by Curtis Crews, as Dallas bounced off the turnbuckle here, and now Apollo Crews, look at this, going for a reverse moonsault from the top, mid rope there, and taking down Curtis Axel. Good Lord! My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. As look at this, I'm trying to believe in Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. I think they're very, very underrated talents here, but they're given the opportunity. Shane McMahon is giving them the opportunity to do what they gotta do. They just gotta back it up here. And they're taking on a very game and focused Apollo Crews, so it's gonna be tough. We're gonna back that up. So tonight, last week Bo Dallas, he tried. Curtis Axel tried to back it up, but he just couldn't get the job done. Here's Crews is on fire, taking down Bo Dallas, and Crews is leaving everything inside that ring. Not a big shot to the face. Look like it's not even close here. Apollo Crews trying to make quick work of Bray Wyatt here, trying to move up in the rankings. This is even quicker than Curtis Axel last week. As it's the super kick, and Crews posing to the fans, who said that, he said in his words, give him the passion to keep going. Now Crews off the ropes. Now superplex to Bo Dallas, and now the first cover of the match here. This could do it, as Bo Dallas has barely got any offense on Crews, and Dallas trying to show some fight here, kicking out there too. Now he's trying to show some fight, but I don't know if he can show any fight. Now look at this Apollo Crews. Look at the power from Crews. Oh my God! Look at that! He hitting the string to pick up Bo Dallas and the reverse moonsault, just like that. Crews finishes off Bo Dallas, as Curtis Axel tried to get involved at the end, but it was too little, too late. Good Lord! The Proving Ground is on fire so far here. And look at this! Look at this! Bo Dallas trying to help up Apollo Crews, and oh, Crews! He won the matchup, and he sends a statement after with a big shot to Bo Dallas. The Proving Ground is successful. Week number 2. Good Lord. Another successful week for the Apollo Crews Proving Ground, as we got to move on here with proceedings. As coming up next, we have another matchup that is very, very interesting here. For the first time since WrestleMania, we see Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder. At least one half of them. And Mojo Rawley making this return as to take on Team 6-1's Shane Thorne. After we seen at WrestleMania, the Hype Bros lost their SmackDown Tag Team Championships and took a month off to prepare for the rematch. We'll see what's changed with Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder over the past couple weeks as they take on Team 6-1, one member of Team 6-1 in one-on-one action. It starts tonight with going to be Shane Thorne kicking things off tonight. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Makes way down to the ring, representing Team 6-1. He is one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Shane Thorne. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Thorne had Shane Thorne and Nick Miller had retained their SmackDown Tag Team Championships at Backlash, and now looking forward to a rematch from WrestleMania with the Hype Bros. They actually gave the Hype Bros 1 month to prepare for them for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, as Hype Bros say, you know, as Hype Bros saying that they needed a month to get ready for this match, and Team 6-1 accepted. So now Team 6-1 wants to see what has changed with the Hype Bros, as they want to fight them in one-on-one action right before we get to Extreme Rules. We'll see what changed as Mojo Rawley is back, and his opponent from Alexandria, Virginia, Mojo Rawley. There's Mojo getting his shot tonight against Shane Thorne. He looks so good to be back, and Mojo Rawley said he got a new lease on life being back on SmackDown Live, trying to hopefully regain those SmackDown Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules, as they shocked the entire world at the Elimination Chamber, beating the former champions American Alpha and beat them in a rematch and sent them to Monday Night Raw. Looking to do the same against Team 6-1, shocking the entire world as Team 6-1 defeated the Hardy Boys at Backlash. They're looking on a high wave as the champions, because nobody could stop them. We'll see if Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder has changed over the past couple of weeks, as Mojo Rawley already, look at this. There's something that's changing. Mojo Rawley's really being more aggressive than he usually is. It's not Rawley holding back down. Shane Thorne got the hand around underneath the throat. It's gonna be hard for Shane Thorne to breathe and get off that grip of the very, very athletic and tall Mojo Rawley. That's smart by Mojo Rawley. Use your power, which he should have done at WrestleMania. If we did that, I think Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder would have retained their tag team titles, as Mojo being very, very aggressive so far. Hey, look at that, playing possum with Shane Thorne. Look at that big shot there. My bros will be back in tag team action. Hopefully on main event. They're trying to see if Zack Ryder can. Zack Ryder is currently on tour, so we don't know if he can make main event. If they can, they will be back in tag team action for the first time since Mania on main event. So do not miss main events to see the Hype Bros, the former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, before Team 6-1 be in action. As Team 6, Shane Thorne struggling so far. Look at that! Big clothesline by Mojo Rawley. And I can see something that changed in Mojo. He is more aggressive than I've ever seen him. He's focused in that ring as well. Look at that. Targeting that leg of Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne is struggling so far in this match. Mojo Rawley is being the aggressor so far. Okay, that's all a big shot by Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne, he's not going to give up though. Shane Thorne's not going to give up. He was the main reasons why Team 6-1 was able to defeat the Hardy Boys at Backlash. All standing moonsault by Shane Thorne with the cover. Not even a 1 count. Good Lord, Mojo Rawley he's changed a lot, and I like this new Mojo. Look at that STO right, standing STO right there by Mojo Rawley. Now Rawley, look at this, he's using his power. Look at that, which people complained, those Hype Bros fans complained about. Mojo Rawley was not being aggressive in that tag team match. It was smart by Team 6-1 to isolate Mojo Rawley from Zack Ryder, and he wasn't the aggressor, and that caused the loss that Team 6-1 Because that caused the loss that the Hype Bros had at WrestleMania, but look like he's hype and he's very, very aggressive. Shoulder tackle off the turnbuckle again. Another one. Mojo Rawley's on fire. Now look at this. He's got Shane throwing up. Oh my God, Mojo! Slamming him down. Holy crap! Look at Mojo Rawley. This is quick, fast paced. He could take out Shane, but Shane somehow gets a shoulder up. I don't know how. And Mojo throwing a temper changer. But Mojo, you gotta stay focused here. Now look at this. Shane throwing. Catching Mojo off guard. Super kick. Super kick by Shane Thorne. Uh-oh. Shane Thorne pointing to the rafters. I know what's coming up next. Mojo, you better bridge. You better hold it. He did goes line. Good night. JBL will be proud. 1, 2. Cut to it now. Mojo Rawley. He's being the aggressor. He's not giving up. Power standing moonsault by Shane. Cover. 2. That's not enough. And now Shane Thorne, he can't believe it. He's shaking his head. Oh my God, Shane Thorne, he can't believe what Mojo Rawley's doing. Back and forth contest between these two. Now Mojo Shane go for the big move, but Mojo countered. Mojo countered, and Mojo has got him up again. Look at the power. Harry Short to the power, slamming him down again. For the second time. Mojo Rawley with the upsets. He got him. Welcome back, Mojo Rawley. That's what I call a massive win. And Shane Thorne, he can't believe it. As I'm sure he is. Look at this, trying to show his respect to Mojo Rawley after that performance. And look at that. Mojo saying, no, I'll see you at Extreme Rules for those tag team titles. Looks like Mojo Rawley has become a little bit more egotistical in his month off and showing his true colors. What a massive win by Mojo as he beat one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions. You can say a night of upsets so far, ladies and gentlemen. Besides for the Power Cruise. But coming up next, we have one of the biggest matches of the night as the #1 contender for the for the Intercontinental Championship, Ty Dillinger, takes on the Drifter, Elias, coming up next. It's going to be very, very interesting here as Bobby Roode, as you can say, put his lackey out, as this respect between Roode and Elias have been going very well so far. We'll see if the Alliance will be thwarted by the Perfect 10, who just won a #1 contendership match last week on Smackdown Live. And he defeated one of the up-and-comer superstars. We'll see what the Perfect 10 has in store for Tucson, Arizona. Let's get your 10 figures out, ladies and gentlemen. Relatively short edition of Smackdown Live so far. But the Perfect 10 looking to change that with the 10s in the air. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way down to the ring, he is the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Well, the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, won the #1 contendership matchup last week on WWE SmackDown when he defeated Hideo Itami to have a right to fight for the Intercontinental Championship at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Now Ty Dillinger is all about business now as we head towards Extreme Rules. He's looking to become the Intercontinental Champion for the first time in his Universal career. Yeah, quickly requested win over last week. Now you gotta fight the Drifter. Mr. Walk with Elias as that raucous reception for Elias, who we have not seen in the past couple of weeks. He's back on Smackdown Live. And his opponent, the Drifter, Elias. Elias says, see if he can find his footing on Smackdown Live. And this big break could come next week, Elias said, because he wants to make Money in the Bank walk with Elias. As he started looking to walk up that ladder and retrieve that briefcase and become Mr. Money in the Bank. We'll see if he can do it, ladies and gentlemen. As Mr. Elias is ready to go here tonight here. As he'll be taking on Bobby Roode. Trying to build some momentum. Both of these superstars are in Smackdown. Elias, surprisingly, his first match in Universe mode, he beat John Cena here as the powerbomb from Elias. And look at this, the Dillinger's in trouble already. As I say, he beat John Cena in his first matchup here in Universe mode. It was an awesome one, but you can say a little bit distraction from Bobby Roode, but it technically was not that much. As Roode just watched that match half of the match. Elias just dominated John Cena. Cena, who we have not seen since Backlash. We haven't seen Cena since Backlash. I don't think Cena wants to come back anytime soon in Universe mode after losing to Bobby Roode at WWE Backlash. Some people call it Bobby Roode one of his biggest wins of his career, even bigger than the WrestleMania when he won the title. It's that clothesline there to Elias. Not that many people get to beat John Cena one-on-one, especially in their debut. That's what Elias has that no other man has. There's an elbow drop now to Ty Dillinger, and Elias is on fire so far. Elias is throwing news. I never thought he'd done it that close. That big clothesline there from Elias, and now Elias, it's only his second match in the WWE. It's against Ty Dillinger, a man that's been here for over 3 months. Perfect 10 showed up in the Royal Rumble. Dillinger's been floating around the mid-card here on SmackDown Live. Now finally getting this big break. Taking on the Intercontinental Champion Extreme Rules, and he's struggling so far against the Drifter. The Drifter, he's been very, very impressive here. And if I were Bobby Roode, I would not want to make an enemy with this guy. We'll come in our main event in the evening. It's going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Hardy Boys. I can't wait for that one, man. We'll see what this alliance is really all about with Owens and Zayn and McMahon. McMahon will be at ringside for that match. So, can't wait for that one. It's the main event. Look at that! Dillinger with a spine buster of his own. There's Elias, he kicked out at one. Ty Dillinger struggling so far. Oh, Dillinger went for that super kick that he hit last week on a clothesline by Elias that he hit last week on the Daily Tommy. This week it doesn't work on Elias. Elias is on fire here so far. Elias, big shot to the back of Ty Dillinger. And with the massive cutter on Dillinger. Could do it, but Dillinger finds a way to get the shoulder up at one. Elias is a special kind of guy. I've never seen somebody dominate in only their second matchup here in the WWE. This is AOP dominance here. Ty Dillinger just can't find his footing. Another clothesline off the ropes there by the Drifter. The Drifter looking to put it out. Dillinger away, but Dillinger with the counter trying to get back in his match. Ty Dillinger, look at this. Oh, beautiful! Out of nowhere by Ty Dillinger. And now look at this. That's Bobby Roode. Looked like he distracted the referee, but I guess not. And that distraction actually gave Elias time to recover, and he kicked out at one. Roode with that distraction, actually almost actually saved Elias there. Dillinger hit that big springboard knees right to the face of Elias there. That's a beautiful move by Ty Dillinger, trying to get something going in this match. This has all been Elias, but looks like Dillinger trying to overrun for that big super kick, and he just not working. Elias has got Dillinger number here. Look like Elias scouted out last week here. Now Dillinger finally trying to get some momentum going here. Now trying to roll up the Drifter. Could do it here. Elias is in trouble. Elias kicked out that one there. Elias kicked out that one, and now Dillinger trying to find it. Oh, best benches John Cena there. Dillinger The stamina issue is Elias was dominating this matchup for the really get go. They're trying to finally get back in this match. Big 4-1 by Ty. Now another 4-1 by Ty. Dillinger again. Oh, big combination there. Trying to get back into this matchup here. Dillinger fatigued. Wait a minute now. What is Ty Dillinger taking up here? Uh-oh, could we see it? Ladies and gentlemen, we could see it. Ty Dillinger. Oh, he takes the knee brace off. Oh, big knee to the back of the head of Elias. Cover. I know, wait a minute. Bobby Roode distracting the referee. Elias, Ty Dillinger going for a big move. Elias counters. Elias counters the big move by Ty Dillinger. Now Elias turns him through. He turns him through. And now Elias, look at this. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Off that distraction. Submission hold locked in on Ty Dillinger. Dillinger's in trouble. And it looks like Dillinger is going to tap out to the drifter. Oh, it's getting close. And he does. Elias gets the win via the distraction by Bobby Roode. Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen, as the drifter was very, very impressive. As you can see, he almost lost there. That big knee in the back could have put away Elias. But in the end, Bobby Roode with a distraction. Look at that beautiful move there by Ty Dillinger. On the number 1 contender. And allowed Elias to pick up the victory. Very, very impressive. And it's only his second matchup here in Universe Mode. And he has beaten John Cena and Ty Dillinger respectively. The Drifters on a roll here at Smackdown Live. You can say due to controversy as well. Lord. Well, folks, it's main event time. The alliance that most people have been talking about with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Shane McMahon. They debut for all 3 men debut for the first time since Backlash on Smackdown Live as they take on the Hardy Boys. This all came about at WWE Backlash when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn helped put an end to the career of the Nightwolf. Now Owens and Zayn have huge matches set in stone for next month at Money in the Bank, as Owens will be competing in the Money in the Bank qualifying match, and also Sami Zayn will be fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. But tonight, they team up against the former number 1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Hardy Boys. We'll see how good they are as they take on a very, very good Hardy Boys. As here comes the Alliance. Look at that, as Shane McMahon with his music playing. As here they come. Oh, for God's sakes. Look at that. All 3 men playing right there. And look at this. Shane McMahon is here. And look, oh my goodness, as he's bringing in his accessories. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. My goodness. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way down to the ring, representing the Alliance, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This is Shane McMahon investing his own money into these 2 men who he says has a bright future here on SmackDown Live. And look at that, commanding his 2 adversaries to go in the ring. This is like a well-oiled machine retreating from these 3. Last week it was a success when they won the 2 on 3 handicap match against the New Day. This week it's their first official tag team match that is not a complete like, you know, disadvantage or advantage for these two. We'll see how they do in a traditional tag team scene. The Alliance are ready to go here as Owens is back in his Face of America attire tonight for the main event of the evening. I've been wanting somebody to shut these three up for the longest, and I hope the Hardy Boys can do it after the disgusting acts at the Backlash pay-per-view. This is Shane McMahon saying that he's invested his time into these two men like Vince McMahon did back in the Attitude Era. And then their opponents, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys. But I really hope somebody can shut these three up tonight, and I hope the Hardy Boys could do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the Alliance in week 1 can fail. Shane McMahon has put his time and effort in. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens say they have a bright future. They are the future of Smackdown Live. And they will conquer the brand with the by winning the WWE and Intercontinental Championships. Possibly even the tag team titles if they're successful tonight. But only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Big match for the Alliance in our main event of the evening as Owens and Zayn are here, and then the chorus of boos for these two, respectively. You should say the Alliance are getting booed here. They rightfully so should be after the disgusting acts that they took out the Nightwolf over the past couple weeks, as Owens has said he just rejuvenated his career going with Sami Zayn. He realized that, you know, Shane McMahon, he realized that they don't have to be failures anymore. They have the backing of Sami Zayn. But look at it, of Shane McMahon. But look at the athleticism from the Alliance that kicked things off a superplex into a powerbomb. Immediate tag made, and this crowd is on fire in Arizona. So far, so good for the Alliance here, as Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are brawling here viciously on Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. Good lord here, look at this. Oh, big shot there, now tag made. This time from Sami Zayn directly. Now look at this. Oh, big move, and Owens into the ring, into the elbow. Owens and Zayn looking like a well-oiled machine inside that ring so far. And look at this. Maybe Shane McMahon was right. Maybe Shane McMahon was right investing in these two. I thought it was all a two to just get rid of the Nightwolf, but he sees potential in Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and rightfully so. These two have never got that big break on SmackDown Live. Owens is a former WWE champion, but we gotta say that reign was lackluster, because Owens had a lot of challenges and he didn't live up to the hype. But now that he's with Shane McMahon, it's just like he's turned a new leaf here, and he's got his former best friend Sami Zayn on board, and it looks like they're turning a new leaf here as the Hardy Boys trying to get back into this matchup. And look at that from Jeff Hardy to end it with a drop kick to the midsection. Hardy Boys trying to get back into this matchup. It's been all Zayn and Owens so far. Now Jeff Hardy trying to close line. Just say, Kevin Owens slamming them down. Beautiful there. Now Hardy going for it. Twist of fate by Jeff, and that could do it. As Owens is in trouble. Kick out there too by Kevin Owens. They were in a 25+ minute classic with the New Day last week, and looked like they haven't sweat a beat this week. Oh my good lord. But then again, Jeff Hardy, he's showing his aggressiveness, taking down Kevin Owens here. Now Hardy looking like he wants to fly. Tag the Matt. Oh, twist of fate again. Now Matt Hardy. Oh, this is the hardcoreness of the Hardy Boys. Swanton bomb combination, and Sami Zayn able to break it up. Now Matt Hardy going after. Oh, Sami Zayn taking him down, and Owens is all in there alone. And that is exactly what the Hardy Boys have to do. They have to go in there alone here, as Matt Hardy looking to throw down Kevin Owens, but Owens gets out of it and targets the leg of Matt Hardy. A smart play by Kevin Owens, knowing where he's at inside that ring, to roll through and take down Matt Hardy now regaining control of this match. Kevin Owens, man, he's just more focused. This is the best I've seen Kevin Owens a long time since he was WWE champion. I told you, these two have new lease on life with Shane McMahon, and that goes to show you what Shane McMahon can do to these two men's career. Look at that, Owens with the shots to Matt Hardy here. Look at that, he got good. Look at he got it back up again. Look at Owens again. The aggressiveness from Kevin Owens, I've never seen this before from him. Now tag again to Sami Zayn. Look at this. Zayn, look at they're going for it again. That superplex powerbomb combination hits it yet again. Kevin Owens again. Look at they're not breaking a sweat against Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. That's that big drop kick right there to the Hardy boys. Good Lord, I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. As long as it's just not Shane McMahon getting involved every time, it's gonna be fun. To me, it will. Lord, Owens from the top rope here. Oh, look at that. Owens slamming down. Matt Hardy again. And now Owens look at the takeout drop with the DDT. Beautiful DDT right there from Kevin Owens. Now Owens going for it. Make it a successful week 1, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup this was, as Owens and Zayn get the victory. We thought it was going to be taken into question with that Swanton bomb, but in the end, Owens and Zayn found a way to get back in the match, and Owens hit the pump-up powerbomb to take out Matt Hardy. So far, so good for the Alliance. Week 1, they've been dominant. And it looks like Shane McMahon investment has paid off, and these three could take over the WWE. Nightwolf, you want to take on the challenge. You want Shane McMahon. You're gonna have to wait until you get a contract to come back to the WWE to get your hands on Shane. But right now, Shane is living up the benefits. Good night from Tucson, Arizona.